It'll be just another minute.
Guys, girls, what are we looking at? We're going to look at YUZU Raspberry Sherbet from Untitled Art. Let's see, Berliner style ale with YUZU lime, raspberry, vanilla, and milk sugar. Weighing in at 7%. And it comes in a big can. So let's hope it's good. And if I can get everything edited in time, you'll see this before Locked and Loaded, because at this very moment in time, I don't know if I'm going to make it on time for Locked and Loaded. And John, the show must go on, so you, Joey, and Johnny, I hope you have a good time. I'm not sure I'm willing to sway from tradition, which means we go get screwed by the tax man as a family, and then go out to dinner. I can smell the lime. Cheers. Taste the lime too. It actually mingles quite nicely with the berry. Because they both kind of have a little bit of like a bitter thing going. Okay, let's nail through these comments. Let's see, there was some misses on the Flask 109. We got Joey saying, how stupid is she came back negative and has to quarantine for 10 days, but yet I get to do whatever the hell I want and to leave the house. Oh, now she's walking around the house with a mask on and won't take it off. Gone Wild, cheers, Two-Hearted Sunny Slopers. And let's see, one more, Jules. Well, more than one more. Jules, how about Bailey and cream on your coffee? That works. Done it, been there. We usually always get a bottle of Bailey's Irish Cream from Michelle for Christmas, and that's exactly where it goes. Salty, late, naked. Now, Banana Foster Stout. First in is the Patriot Ninja. Now, if I'm up when I send the thing live, I like to go, you know, I publish, and then I go straight to comments. And you would be freaking surprised at how many times, Ninja, I hit publish and then go click on comments and there's already one or two of you there. What the I don't even know how that is even possible. People aren't getting notified, your comments are being deleted, but yeah, I know, it's a ninja thing. It's a ninja thing. Literally, I hit publish and then went over and hit comments. Because sometimes I just like to see how, not necessarily, well, it's interesting, who's in there first, but how long. Ninja, from the time that I hit publish till you left a comment, if I would have gone, oh, I get to breathe. Jesus God. Unbelievable. Joey says hi. Harmarsh says 2, being third. Ninja says, damn, relax with the beer. Jeez. Jeez. What'd I do? Rich Huff, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Mule, frackin' bananas. Multi-Gunman says, beer and bananas. Zeus says, you was in the intro with Eric, laugh out loud. Oh, yeah, Zeus, that intro was Mule's face on the curator from the liquor store. Clyde, 6th, Whiskey and Revolution for All. Um, 109. Japanese. Without an E. I'll take a wee nip because from right now I have 2.5 hours until I have to be at my, where's an hour? What time is it now? Hour and a half. So I need to you know. I mean, I can have Christine drive. That's not a big deal, but I prefer also to, you know, run defense. Blue Dog 260, 2 thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. Eltunda, guys, Eltunda. Marsh, you ain't missing anything not drinking green beer. Yeah. Oh, I remember that time I gave Mike, what the hell was it? Steel Reserve something, and it was green. And he shit weird for like 3 days, and I still hear about it. Hey, I offered it to him. He took it. J-Dog here, top 10. Multi-Gunman says winning. Harmarsh, hello, Miss Bomey. Back to Christmas for Eric again. Damn. Gunwild, top 10, bitches. Clyde, if I remember correctly, the LLD is a lid is 1 ounce of weed. Any ounce on the street usually runs $250 to $350. Wade says, back in the day, a good 3-finger bag with no stems or seeds was $40. Someone told me that, and I can't recall who they were. Clyde says, was that Sismilla or skunk? You know, I have to say, going back to the second to the last time I actually purchased anything, I may or may not have in the last couple of years made some edibles that I gave almost all of them away because it's like, what, all this money to sleep? You know what? I'm really good at doing that on my own. So the last, this was back during the Domino's Pizza days, where, you know, if you weren't doing something illegal, you probably weren't associated with a pizza delivery business. I had a driver. His name was Dimian, and he was from where was he from? He was from over in the Sandbox. He is just a really cool guy. He was here for going to UMD, and he was one of my favorite drivers, and he also turned into a pretty good friend, and he had stuff for sale. And I remember inquiring, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'll bring some in tomorrow, or if you want, I can stop by my place during a delivery and pick something up." I'm like, "Yeah, I authorize that. I am the manager of the store." So he comes back and he's got 3 bags, and he's like, "This is real good. This one's better. And then this one's sticky as shit." I'm like, "I don't know, is sticky good?" I just decided to take his word for it and bought the most expensive one. And I want to say it was a pretty damn big bag full. Well, you know, like a sandwich bag, over half full, and it was like $60. And of course, this was 19 statute of limitations is up, right? Yeah, yeah. This would have been like 19. Let's see. I had my FZR. I'm not sure if I had that yet. So this was like either 87, late 87 or 1988. So it's been a while. Because the last time I inquired, and I won't mention any names who helped me purchase some for the recipe that I was cooking up with the magic butter machine, Which, if you're going to do that, I highly recommend that machine. It works great. I actually purchased that through my old neighbor, Nikki. I'm sure you guys remember Nikki. So, yeah. So I inquired. The recipe called for, I think it was an ounce. And I was informed by somebody that it ran like 3... Clyde, you're surprised that you're so right. I believe I was told that it was $350. I'm just like going, no, no, no. What the hell? How do you people do this? You know, most of these people that I know that are really into that, they're so into it they don't really have much of a job or any job, and yet. How do you? I mean, shit. Guns are cheaper. I'll stick with my bad habit, guns. Stephen Hobson Wood. Of course, YouTube deleted my initial comment about instead of the brew chick on the TV, just run a YouTube video of a woman shaving her downstairs. I mean, it's informative, right? Yeah. So, you know, Steve, that's a good thing. They could hit me with a copyright infringement, but how could they give my channel a strike if playing back here was a YouTube video? The YouTube video, I think Stalker Steve sent me one. A fairly attractive girl, completely naked, and another woman is shaving the downstairs, the swimsuit area. I mean, they are like zooming in, zooming out. I mean, be careful around the little guy in the canoe. You don't want to nick him. Mike, here, cheers. Cheers, Mike. Clyde, some of my favorite Japanese whiskeys and whiskeys. Whiskeys and whiskeys. Troca. Suntree whiskey Tolk. You know, okay, it's a nice list. I'm not even. It's Clyde. It's nothing against you. I'm not going to stand here and butcher the frick out of them. Mike again. Very sweet ass revolver, man. Multi-gun man. I agree. He does have a sweet ass, and the revolver's not bad either. Thanks, multi-gun man. I've kind of been working out. Hey, at least I know how to wear a belt. God damn it! You know, if you happen to be channel surfing and you're one of these dumb fucks that when you walk around you can almost from the top of your pant line reach through the ball sack area and tickle your belly button, you're a fucking dumbass. If you don't even know how fucking pants and a belt work, how can I expect you to perform anything else in life? I watch this guy, I mean, right here in shit Duluth, and he's got a good hold on his pants somewhere around his knees. Dude, please demonstrate that you're not at the bottom of the food chain. A fucking iguana would look over and go, "What a dumbass." Harmarsh, play a rerun of Locked and Loaded. Don't skip out on family time. Yeah, I've basically told John it's going to be a squeaker, and I'm gonna let him know before we depart that I may miss. I'm probably gonna miss the first hour of Locked and Loaded tonight. Nihap is out on the tug doing his captain responsibilities, so we're not gonna do the show that we had planned anyway. And you know what? We get together every Friday. Hell, if the guys want to go long, I'll join in later on. But no, it has pretty much been a weird tradition. And anytime that I get to spend with Christine and Samantha, let's go back to that story. You know, it could be the last opportunity. So, yeah, I will be done when I'm done. and I'm not rushing it. Multi-Gunman. The video is only 57 minutes and 9 minutes. 57 minutes and 9 seconds. Your whiskey rights are hereby revoked. If this behavior continues, your beer rights will be revoked as well. Miss 27 says, risky when there's whiskey. Multi-Gunman. Your whiskey rights have been reinstated. You said anything Smith & Wesson is holy grail. I approve that statement, so you get your whiskey rights back. Multi-Gunman. Laugh my fucking ass off. I just noticed that shirt. Oh yeah, the I love midget porn shirt. Yeah, I like that one too. I decided that not only do I like the shirt that Steve gave me, but I was going to try to stay politically neutral tonight. We've been using the same woman at H&R Block now for, I don't know if this is going on 6 or 7 years, maybe even more. And again, Sam also always asked me to schedule an appointment for her as a family, and then afterwards we go out and have dinner. And so, you know, try to ease the pain of, you know, hey, at least this is Minnesota. I think we're only in the top, what is it, top 20 on taxation states. We could be Joey. What is it, 6? Oh, and Jerry and Nyhap and a bunch of you. And I don't know, I've been told this, and I had a hard time finding any research on it. I actually heard the Hodge twins talking about this. That something like, what is it, 61 or 63 cents of every dollar you make goes to some kind of a tax. I asked you a question. Why would anybody do that? And that's it's kind of a weird thing that if you look at the states that have zero income tax, that they're not underperforming, they're doing okay. I mean, these Democrat libtard douchebags just don't seem to get it. Now, again, I hope all of you people that voted for Biden are happy, because they're trying to push through one of the biggest taxes in history. Good luck. In the news today, expect gas prices to skyrocket in the very near future. Well, guess what? They've already skyrocketed since the best president ever, Trump, got fraudulently stolen. Our president, the rightful president of the United States, was stolen by fraud. And even some Dems are starting to not be okay with that. Especially all you Democrats that are responsible for, you know, the people coming to you and saying, I didn't vote for this old retard piece of shit so that I could have my job taken from me. Watch out. Do a little research before you throw a vote away. I mean, I realize that still, you guys are still in the minimal category, considering how many people really voted for Trump versus all of the fraud that was involved. Ben N. Cheers all. Cheers, Ben. Zeus. The store owner was Mule Team. Laugh out loud. Zeus. Sweet revolver, brother. Zeus. Zeus, you have no idea. Try not to be typical me and just, you know, sleep with it, touch it, not want to put it down. I mean, that revolver is more, or should I say has been, more of a holy grail gun to me than even any of the 10mm semi-autos. Oh yes, there's a couple in that lineup that would be like end all of end all to have. But I can tell you this. I can tell you this. Right now, if someone came to me with what is it, the 1047, probably the most rare. The 1076 is badass because that was the one that was the FBI trial gun, and I've never even held one of those, let alone shot it. But it has the the decocker, just like say a SIG has. But I think it's the 1047. It's been so while since I've even gone and looked at the numbers, but I believe that's the one that has the least amount that were ever produced. And if someone actually came to me and said, "Here's the deal, I have to have that, and I will trade you this," I would not do it. The 610. I had pretty much gotten to the point where I figured I was going to have to do what Joey did and just go purchase the new repop version of it. And yet, the action and the trigger is still really good, and I can go have Dusty up at Dead On, fix, it's like $175 to have them go through a revolver. And I'm kind of considering it with the 454, but 454 really, it's, I don't know. The older Smiths though, and the one thing that I think is absolutely awesome is the three that have the most meaning to either me or Christine in this house are those three, and hers is the 29-3 nickel classic 29 that Ed found for her, and then did the spoof video. And I did find that video. I'm almost thinking about maybe I should put that up on for you guys to see it on the Patreon account. The video that he made, saying, "Hey, look, this is what I picked up, and it's beautiful. It's a nickel model 29." And then he's like, "Well, wait a second. This isn't mine. This is Christine's." And she's like watching this. She's watching this video, going, "Oh, I'm so happy for Ed. I'm jealous, but I'm so happy for Ed." And then he's just like, "This isn't mine. This is Christine's." And she's just like, "What is going on?" And then I had this, even though Ed is showing it in a video that she thinks just came out. And I open up the box and I hand it to her, and I'm like, "Happy birthday. This is from me and Ed." And me and Ed had been in search of this for well over a year. The amount of times that Ed called me and said, "I'm on my way to the gun shop. They've got one they want me to look at." And then he'd call me back. He goes, "Nah, it's just too beat to, it's not worthy of giving it to Christine." But one thing I did notice that these all have in common, and let me take the, so I can do this. Every single one of these three are all of the style I prefer. No transfer bar. The firing pin is on the hammer. Multi-gunman, because I know Multi-Gunman is a huge revolver guy. And of course this one has a hell of a lot of meaning to me, because this was not this, well, it turns out that this is also a Mod Zero, an original model, but this is what I got as a graduation present from my mother when I graduated from high school. And like a dumbass, I sold it so that I could buy a Desert Eagle chambered in .44 Magnum. And one of my biggest gun regrets ever. And then I was gifted this, and it will never ever leave the collection, because it represents the, like I said, If I found out that the serial numbers were identical, it wouldn't surprise me, because and then I got these awesome grips from Paul Hasman 440. He bought them and didn't like them, and he said since I have little pussy hands that I'd probably like them a lot more, and I do. I like them a lot more than the stock grip, which I still have, by the way. What? Sorry, brew review. I'm gonna have to diss a video call. And then you get to this. To actually end up purchasing the repop would be just what I figured was going to happen, but to actually get a hold of a Gen 1, according to the research I did, contacting Jay, and Sharky, he did some research too, but Jay said that because yours has his is a Gen 2 with the laser roll marks, where it says Smith & Wesson and Smith & Wesson logo and 10 millimeter. And evidently, I didn't realize this, Jay, but the Gen 2 and Gen 3s both go with the transfer bar hammer, and then of course the Gen 3, like Joey has the douche hole, the Clinton, the lock, just like the 629 Deluxe has. And if I do ever have them do any work on it up at Dead On to that, I will definitely have them remove that. But since that has not spent a night in the safe since I got it from Bunky and David, and it's a gun I use for duty, I don't know if I'm gonna change the trigger on it. I mean, granted, you know, if I have the wherewithal to pull the hammer back in a bad situation versus just double action it, but yeah, this is just about as badass as it gets. And the only thing I'm not honestly sure on is if these grips represent original Smith & Wesson grips. I mean, I realize they got the medallions in there. When you do a search for this, all you really come up with now is the new one with the Hogue grips on it, and I like this. I mean, you guys know I'm a big fan of the Hogue grips. Every single, AR and AK eventually gets them. This old Smiths, if they're a single stack, not if it's a double stack. I do not like the double stack ones, but I mentioned, it's got the stock from Smith & Wesson was 4 of the half moons, and the one nice thing about this is you can fire 40 cal through this. I'll probably do it because I have a fair amount of both on hand, but thanks to Scott, Mr. Holster, I definitely have a lot of range-worthy 40 cal. But it's going to be just like Mr. Holster said about my my other one. I said, what about this, I don't even know what caliber it is now, 20, what is it, the 2040 or the 40, whatever it was. And it's a badass looking round. Of course, Jay said that he could, if I saved my brass and sent it to him, he could load me some shit worthy of my attention. But Scott said, go out and shoot it with that cylinder, get it out of your system, and when you put the 10mm cylinder in and pull the trigger, you'll probably never ever have that cylinder in it again. And boy, was he right. It was like bang, bang, versus boom with the 10mm. And I made a comment yesterday, and like always, there's a trifecta of you. Clyde, it's usually always Clyde, Clyde, J-Dog, and Harmarsh sending me links. So I obviously need more moon clips so that you can have a bunch ready, so that either if you're going to carry it or whatever you're going to do with it, even out at the range, it's so much faster. And oh my God, the frickin' prices of a moon clip? Really? And it's not like you're going after something rare and exotic, because, you know, they have 40 cal revolvers. Now with the new 610, there's a lot of those out there. I don't know if people are trying to yeah. Well, I could show you exactly what it looks like, because this would be for, unfortunately, not for this revolver, but for the 45, the Colt revolver. That's it. $16 a piece. Clyde sent me a link, and I think those were 12 something, almost $13 a piece. And I had already gone looking before I got that from Clyde, and then J-Dog sent me a link, and I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry, I don't want to play the overpriced game. I mean, it looks like a little ninja weapon. And then I found, and then I also got doubled up on J-Dog ended up sending me the exact same link for a company called Speedbees, and they had 10 of the full moon clips, 10 of these for 10 millimeter or 40 cal, in a plastic container, and a removing tool if you have an issue and you can't get the spent shell out of the moon clip, for $35. So I ordered one of those late last night, and hopefully they work fine with the gun. But the prices of some of those is just stupid. Nihap, you pull a Joey tomorrow night, you will be fired from your own show. Oh, yeah, sitting in... No, I'm it'll probably be sitting in my lap or on the desk, but I won't be, it'll be on duty, Nihap, it'll be on duty. Wade, Christine and I have had this discussion. All insurance is a Ponzi scheme. You pay through the nose in hopes that you never have to use it. When you have to use it, you have to open an artery and bleed your savings to pay the rest of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will be contacting the hospital about that, Bill. And whoever answers the phone, I feel sorry for you, but that is bullshit. You're trying to tell me, again, you would probably shit if you knew how much money comes out of her check every 2 weeks to cover our medical. And yet, I go, sit down, have my body looked over. I think he froze one thing off, and then it did include the lab workup for the biopsy. And then they're trying to tell me that my pay, me, not the whole bill, just my part, is over $800. Kiss my ass. Wade, you're the star of the show. You and Christine just make each other better. Family time is heart time. Take care of your hearts. Thanks, Wade. DFC, 33. Brad, 64th. I'm way off. Hot brew babes, though. Tardisius probably goes good with banana bread. Oh, I'm sure it would. Hell, we can give you more cowbell for that. Quieter cowbell. I mean, after all, it is cow. If I hold it close to the camera, it'll be just as annoying for you. Brad, what a nice revolver. Makes me want to get the 44 mag that I've been wanting. Yeah, I've seen that. You should go get it. It's a beautiful Smith. Miss 27, nice intro, babe. Nice brew, babe. Okay, brew, bomy. Okay, outro, babe. Miss 27, where's Captain Kirk? He's actually just standing around the corner. He's standing next to the gun safe. Miss 27, dark brew, bomy beer. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Brad, I would like to show her where the banana goes. Smile Money. It seems hilarious to me you frequent efforts to explain how you can steal images off the internet to exploit women, and I didn't steal them, they're there. How did I steal them? Use them to draw people and young boys to your videos. I don't see, no.
Fake news, fake news, fake news.
And how YouTube is the bad guy. Laugh out loud. So, are you saying then, Smile Money, that the picture that they said is nudity is nudity? I'm asking you, could you see breast, nipple, side boob, the little guy in the canoe, even the outline of the little guy in the canoe? Anything? So, to bitch that you are unjust, I am being unjustly accused of something that I'm not. As a matter of fact, I think you probably see definitely more boob, because she has more to show you, on this girl than the one that they said was nudity. But then again, calling them on it, they said in fact that it was not nudity. Laugh out loud. Make an excellent case to present in front of a judge. Judy and the People's Court. Well, I went to court and I won. Mr. 27. Rare sighting of the Ms. Brubomi. Hello. Miss 27. Just throwing the box on the floor. Smile Money. I will try G3, Eric. G3 is a miss. Sharky, Brew Babe must have been a good girl. So many gold stickers. Sweet. I think she was. Sharky, the 610 looks so good. Saw the close-up pics on Messenger, and from that I was able to find out it's bound to be a first gen, no transfer bar. Gen 2 already came with that from what I've read. Sharky, A5 for another try. A5 is also a miss. Sharky with the last comment, SH. Wow, now that is some outro cleavage in my book. Going to the club. I'm going to take this with me. It's not bad. I guess I have no idea what a YUZU lime is. I could Google it. I could right now. Hey Google, what is a YUZU lime?
On the website naturesproduce.com, they say, the yuzu lime, when mature, has the appearance of a stout and puffy spherical lemon. Its peel is thick, semi-rough and fragrant. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Oh, that was so sexy of you.
I focus on intelligence and rock a smart AI look.
I'd just like to see your tits. It's very drinkable. If I had more, I'd have more. Not now because I have plans. Overall, I definitely with the subtle tartness of the raspberry. Now, being that they're saying that it's a sherbet, I'm not really a fan of sherbet ice cream, and I'm not getting that, that close of a mix. So they can call it what they want. I would definitely get it again, and I'd give it an 8. First in, it's Gunwild. I haven't made the club in a time the past 2 reviews, but I am today. Damn it. Cheers. Cheers, Gunwild. Rich Huff. Cheers, Clubbers. Cheers, Rich. Salty. I tried some Scotch and Naked once. Didn't like it. And Smile Money with the last comment until I hit the refresh button. Show prep is on. Cheers. And I can say rock on, can't wait, sure is. Going with sure is. I'm going to hit the refresh button and I'm going to go edgemite this video up. And what? Smile Money. Smile Money, your comment just disappeared. Remember a second ago, see, all you people that seem to act like I am somehow doing this, first it was first it was Gunwild, then Rich, and then Salty Shellback, and then here we are. Smile Money's comment just got adiosed, even though I hearted it. And then quickly, for everybody that made it this far, very fast, I will show you. This is two Holy Grail firearms were arrived yesterday. Mine and somebody else's, and this is the somebody else's, and it's beautiful. Again, I have the 1917 Eddystone. Eddystone, this is from the Eddystone Arsenal. It is basically based on the Enfield. Enfield is a 303 British, and Eddystone Arsenal, along with Winchester and Remington, were basically turning these out for the U.S. So this is a U.S. model. Again, Eddystone Arsenal out of Eddystone, Pennsylvania, Smile Money, and it is chambered in 30-06. And I'm very happy for the gentleman that has had this on his Holy Grail list for quite a while, and then found one that is in this shape. This is a beautiful rifle, and with authorization, I definitely would shoot this. I like how it's got the normal peep sight, but now if you want to shoot distance on here, it has the, and then that locks wherever you want it, and then tilts back down. And again, the British, the 303 British was a very potent round, and so to remanufacture this for the 30-06 was very feasible. And again, you can just see the condition of this rifle. So, congratulations, it is a beautiful rifle. That's awesome. Okay, since we're I like that. You know what? I'm not gonna fight you for the rifle. I win that fight anyway. I'm hitting the refresh button just one more. See, Smile Money. What the hell? Where did the comment go? I'm glad YouTube is all for the First Amendment again. Cheers, guys, and if you join Locked and Loaded, I don't know when I'm going to get there. And John Solar, again, don't take this personally. I don't care.